Another delightful meeting with my beloved sisters in coils. I guess word of my very own cuddle slave has spread throughout the kingdom. Pleasing that my serpents also want a companion to snuggle. So many tales to comfort. Yet, how am I going to find willing volunteers? As cruel as it might be, I guess the only way to obtain a companion for everyone is to buy more adorable slaves. If I so much as see another broken human in the cage, I will... No. You'll be punished, after all. Slaves have been released. Maybe I should ask my cuddle slave. After all, I did buy them from that wretched merchant, free them from chains and bound them in gentle coils. Chains for scales, maybe. They aren't happy being mine. It's really been so much cozier with them at my side. So easier to relax. They're just so cute when they're in my coils. So helpless, yet protected. Ever since I first held them, they've been so endearing and kind. Ah, there you are, my adorable cuddle slave. My precious human. I see you did your chores and cleaned up everything around the room. Waiting for me on the bed. Ready to be held in your queen's coils, aren't you? Well, darling, there's something I like to discuss with you. It's concerning you being my cuddle slave, having you in my coils for as long as I am here. Are you happy with being my cuddle slave? Happy with being held in my coils and bound to my scales? I ask because, well, word had gone out about you being my cuddle slave across the kingdom. Now almost everyone wants their own cuddle slave to be their companion. It's adorable. But the problem lies with finding willing volunteers to be my companions with Lamias. I'm concerned that I might not be able to find willing volunteers for my people to be their cuddle companions. I fear I would have to buy more slaves like you were once, bound in chains and famished. As much as I despise slaves and I wish the most painful punishment on them, I can't deny that one of them supplied me with you. Oh, Sweeney. I'm extremely happy you find comfort in my embrace. I still remember the first time I saw you. Broken, chained up, famished, and covered in filth. It nearly broke my heart, seeing a poor, helpless human in chains and cowering in fear. I still get nightmares of my past life when I was a slave. I apologize when my tail squeezes you awake at night. It's just seeing you flooded my brain with so many memories from my past. Right now it's almost all I think about. What could have been had I not revolted and taken this kingdom with my scales? You're so warm, so gentle and comforting when you hold me like this. It's hard sometimes, slithering through the same holes I once was enslaved to, using my body in coils in such perverted ways to pleasure a tyrant. God, you're so naive at times. It's incredibly cute. Honey, you have nothing to be sorry about. This all happened a very long time ago. But even still, I can't help but remember the torture and cruelty. It all just... Thank you, my sweet. You are the best and kindest soul I've ever met. I'm sorry for dumping all of this on you, darling. It's just so hard to not think about what happened all that time ago. You ever wish to leave this kingdom and live freely, you may leave whenever you wish. You... You really want to stay here with me? Oh, sweetheart, I'm really so thankful to have you as my cuddle slave. I promise that I will always keep you safe and take such good care of you. I will repay your kindness with everything I have. You don't want me to give you anything? Nothing at all? You really expect nothing in return for your kindness? I appreciate that. You have done so well for your queen. So good for me. I'm the luckiest Lamia in the world to have you as my companion. While your official role is being my cuddle slave, in reality, you are my cherished companion. I promise to treasure you and love you with every fiber of my being. Oh, I guess we did get a bit off topic for a while. Well, the council discussed the idea of having a human cuddle slave for every Lamia in the kingdom. I think, well, it's a beautiful idea on paper. Yes, that means I either need to find willing humans or buy slaves. Humans are still a bit uncomfortable around us, Lamia. Usually not seeing past the scales and tails or our venomous fangs. However, they have been slowly becoming more accepting towards us. I can't deny this feels amazing. Holding you close in my coils. What do you think, sweetie? How would you approach this squeezing situation? The reason I ask you is because you are my cuddle slave and know how it feels to be in my coils. I bought you from that merchant, gave you a warm bath, and made you my permanent cuddler. I think you have a clear understanding of what it feels like to be a cuddle slave. Ah, I see. You would try to find willing volunteers first and find a Lamia to take care of them. I like that idea, sweetie, but what if there aren't enough volunteers for every Lamia? Should we have to buy slaves and give them to a Lamia openly? You would give each slave a personal Lamia that fit their needs. If we buy a family of slaves, we give them a pair of Lamia to cuddle with and help with any of their children? I think that's a brilliant idea, sweetheart. I think, for this to work, there would need to be new laws. I know you tend to not completely understand our politics, but hear me out. Let me know if anything needs improvement. Well, the number one law that must be followed: all Lamias must be gentle with their cuddle slaves, and treat them with kindness and an open heart. The second law: all cuddle slaves must be provided all necessities they need and must be kept safe in a Lamia's embrace. Third, and most importantly, all cuddle slaves must obey their Lamias and stay in their coils for as long as the Lamia desires. I'm glad you agree for the most part, darling. Even I think that the laws won't be perfect. For now, these will be the golden laws once we acquire humans for our Lamias to cuddle. I'll organize a sort of gathering of local human villagers, asking around for anyone to volunteer to be a Lamia's companion. I'll also send scouts to survey for any enslaved humans so that we may buy their freedom in our coils. Oh, right. I guess it would be helpful if humans help around the kingdom other than lay in a Lamia's embrace. If a human and Lamia agree, both can run shops, farms, and different types of goods stores in the market. The council and governments will even give them an amount of money to help them set up their shops, goods, and antiques. You've done so well for your queen, sweetie. So obedient and very comforting. My life would be incomplete if I never found you, darling. If I never held you in my coils and surrounded you in warmth. Yet you are my treasure, held in my gentle coils, safe and sound. Oh, you feel safe and loved in my coils? I'm glad you do. You are always safe in my embrace, my treasure. I love you so much, my sweet. I would move the heavens to keep you safe. Shh, just listen to your queen for a moment. These last few weeks have been exhausting, and if you include my frequent nightmares, stressful. But coming home to you, wrapping my coils around you, and simply being in your presence melts away all my anxiety. Ever since I laid my eyes on you, seeing how open you are with me, I started to fall deeply in love with you, sweetie. Deeply in love with the human my coils. You complete me. You are the other half of my heart. You love me too, darling? My sweet, oh my sweet, beautiful darling. You love me too? Oh, I'm so happy you love me back. I love you so much, my darling. My precious cuddle companion. To have you as my lover, it truly means the world to me. I can already see our wedding. That would be the most beautiful day ever. Lamias aren't picky when it comes to finding mates, even as royal Lamias. As for myself, well, I can marry anyone I desire to be my king or even second queen. I choose you to be my mate. I love you so much and want to show the world how much you complete me. My love, I understand this is all so sudden. Please, take all the time you need and think over my offer. I will support your choice, whatever it is. For now, just relax and let me love you, my darling. There is one more thing I want to tell you, darling. It's something I should have mentioned when I first held you. Lamias have a very unique ability amongst other races of monsters. We can use our eyes to hypnotize a person, to make them do whatever we want. Indeed, it does help us hunt our prey, make their minds so relaxed and docile before we swallow them whole and digest them. However, my love, I wish to use this gift to help you fall asleep tonight. Only if you consent to me hypnotizing you. Thank you for consenting, darling. I'm glad you're willing to be hypnotized by your queen. Now then, all you have to do is relax in my coils, look deeply into my eyes, and listen to my voice. Gaze into my eyes, darling. Look deeply as they pull you closer. Feel every spiral pull you deeper into a state of bliss. Let them caress your mind. Listen to my voice. Focus solely on my voice, darling. Good. You're doing so good for me, my cutie. I see your gaze focused on mine. You can't look away from my spirals. Oh, but you don't want to look anywhere else. Why would you look away from something so captivating? Yes, sweetie. My eyes are so pretty, aren't they? Such beautiful spirals. You would never think to look away from them. Feel my spirals pull you deeper and deeper into relaxation and bliss. Yes, that's it, my love. Fall lower and lower and just relax for your queen. Dropping down, down until you fall completely in my coils. You know you can fall safely because I will always catch you, letting your mind slip away as you sink deeper and deeper under my influence. You're doing so good. You're completely relaxed for me now, so obedient for your queen as you let your mind melt into my spirals. Now when I snap my fingers, you are going to close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. There you go, darling. Eyes closed, and all you can focus on is my voice. So listen and focus on my voice. The only voice you listen to and obey. As your eyes are closed, you feel your mind sink lower and lower into relaxation. My voice is getting softer and softer as your heart rate slows down. My coils gently tightening around you as you relax into my embrace, as you listen to my voice. The more you listen to my voice, the more you fall deeper and deeper into sleep. That's it, my love. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice as it pulls you into slumber, drifting down, down, down into a beautiful ocean of sleep. I'm going to count from 10, and each number is going to pull you gently deeper into sleep. 10. Your mind drifting into a peaceful state of relaxation. 9. Feeling your muscles melt and relax as you lay here in my coils. 8. Drifting deeper down from the sound of my voice. 7. Feeling waves of spirals gently caress your mind as you relax. 6. Sinking down deeper as my voice becomes a blanket for your mind. 5. Gently drifting into the river of dreams now. 4. Falling down gently into relaxation and sleep. 3. So close to sleep, dropping down lower and lower with every word from my lips. 2. Gently sinking down a little further as your mind completely relaxes. 1. Finally completely relaxed and wrapped in the blanket of your queen. Now,